Welcome back to another episode on Toxiris Thoughts, and today I will just be going through the XXL list, through the nominations, through the nominees, and give my opinion on the ones I know, and if I don't know anyone, like what I think about them just from the music I've heard from them. So let's get it. Alright, to start this off, we got H, I don't know how to say this man's name. I know him. He's from the UK. Very good artist. I feel like if someone from the UK makes it, he's well deserving of that placement. So definitely would be a W for him. Ambre, I've heard one or two of her songs. Pretty good, but nothing for me. Armani Caesar, same for her. I don't know. Not for me. Babyface Ray, actually, I never heard of him before this list, but the music I've heard from him sounds pretty good to me. Bada TD, he dropped an EP recently, and that EP was fire as fuck. And overall, he's a pretty good artist. His songs Gang Gang, Felt Like a Boss, featuring 42 Doug, very good. Bankroll Freddy, I've heard of him. I've heard a couple songs by him, but it's okay to me. It's nothing special. BFB the Pac-Man he's pretty energetic from the shit I've heard from him, but it's just, again, nothing too much for me. I don't know how to say his name. I won't even try for him, bruh. But this man seems pretty good too. I'll probably check out more from him after the list came out and everything. Had to move on. Busy Banks, GOAT of New York drill. Busy Banks, I love this man, bro. This man has good flow, good lyrics. I mean, for a drill rapper. And I feel like if someone should represent New York drill this year on the list, should be him. I doubt that he will be on there because I feel like people that will come later on this list will rather make it. But yeah. Black Zach, heard a couple songs. It's alright. It's just pretty energetic, but it's alright. I don't know how to say his name. I just say Blast or Blost. I don't know. He's had a feature with Ty Dolla $ign and Tyga, and I think one with Russ. And both of them tracks were pretty good. Was pretty solid, but I mostly listen to it just for the features. Bobby Fishscale, I actually can't recall how this man sounds, but just look at him, bro. This man looks crazy. Then we got Bobby Sessions. He's got a pretty, I feel like I would put him in a category with rappers like Smino or Saba. And I like that. So I'm definitely going to check him out more later on. Bozelan. I don't know how to say his name again. But he seems pretty good. But nothing too much for me. Other than Brayland. Brayland seems very different from that shit I heard. Seems like some country rap. I definitely gonna check that out. Not because I love country, but it's some different. BRS Cash, he had that Throat Baby, that big song. Pretty much enjoyed that, but it's just nothing too hard to me. CJ, well, I explained my opinion on CJ in an older video. You can go check that out. It's New York drill, but it's not the type of New York drill that I really fuck with. It's good, but it's alright. Whoopty was good. Bob was aight. Politics had a very good beat, but he didn't quite perform. And yeah, I think he might make it onto the list, but I'm not the biggest fan of him. Clever is an artist that I've actually been knowing since 2019, and I've been fucking with him. Like songs like "Stick by My Side" or All In with G Herbo and Polo G were very good tracks to me. But his new album, I listened to that, and that was really horrendous. That shit was ass, trash, bad. I don't know what you want to say. I hated that shit. Yeah. Next rapper we're moving on to is Leray, and she's probably, I feel like she's the easiest pick. Like if you put together a XXL prediction list, you almost gotta put her on because she's been buzzing. She's been having features from Dirk, Pooh, Shiesty, and everything, and I feel like she's gonna be on the list for sure. Personally, I can't stand her voice. Like when I heard that big bear, I don't know how to say that. When I heard that for the first time, I was like, oh hell nah, bro. Pooh Shiesty went dumb on that track, but Leray, I just don't like her voice. Now, DDG, I feel like DDG is well deserving of a placement, but I have a feeling that he won't get it. His new album, Die for Respect, had a lot of good songs and a lot of good features. Actually, had a P&B rock feature. I quite enjoyed that, and I feel like songs like Moonwalking on the Calabasas are really good. But I don't think he will make it. But I would like to see him on there, definitely. Dax, I don't know. I've been knowing about Dax since 2019 or something. But I've been like, he's been involved in a couple of not incidents, but a couple of things that I really don't want to support. And yeah, so in this case, he's just not for me. His music is it's not like crazy shit to me. Deontay Hitchcock, actually, I've been knowing about this man just because of that album he dropped. I think he had a JID feature, but I'm not too sure. And I've been I listened to a couple of his songs, and I'm definitely gonna check him out more. But it's alright, it's good. It's some good, like, in that kind of JID type vein music, and I like that. D Watkins, I've been knowing about him because he had a Hotboii feature on his album, and I've been checking out a couple of his songs already before this list came out, and I've been actually really liking them. It's nothing too hard. It's just some Florida type rap. Next one is Dro Kenji. Dro Kenji is I mean, when I first heard this man, this sounded like a Walmart version of Juice WRLD, and he is, production wise and topic wise, he is pretty much a Juice WRLD. But I really enjoyed his latest album. I've been listening to that because a friend recommended it to me, and it was actually pretty good. But yeah, that's all I gotta say for him. Duke Deuce, he's a crunk rapper, and I'm not the biggest crunk fan. I mean, he made that song "Crunk Ain't Dead" that was pretty hard, but other than that, this man is just nothing to me. It's just like music. It's not that hype. It's just it's alright music. Dusty Locain, or how many would call him, Pop Smoke #2. He's actually pretty good. But I feel like if you want to put a drill rapper on the list, it should be Bizzy Banks, not Dusty Locain. I feel like Dusty Locain just is not unique enough to be on that list. Not because he's a Pop Smoke copy. I wouldn't even say that. Just because he has a deep voice and raps woo. I feel like he doesn't have anything that's going for him on its own. I feel like Bizzy Banks does have that. Erica Banks is pretty much only known for her Bust It track. Y'all know that TikTok track that everyone was, well, bussing it to. Yeah. To me, it's just another generic ass female rapper. I don't know. SG gotta be an industry plant. You can't tell me different, bro. I've never heard of this man. Got on his channel. He had a Lil Baby feature, or he was featured on a Lil Baby song, and he had a Yo Gotti feature for some reason. And now he's on the XXL Freshman. This man gotta be an industry plant, in my opinion. But yeah. FCG Heem, alright. Pretty good, but alright at best. Flo Milli, well, probably one of the most deserving female rappers on here. She's been doing some good things lately. It's not one of my favorites, but it's pretty good. I don't like Fujiano. That's all I can say to him. I don't like his voice, his delivery. It's not for me. Fredo Bang actually been growing on me lately. I mean, the only track I really liked from Fredo Bang was that joint with Choppa, that Gangsta Talk. That was a hard track. But other than that, I've been just not following his career until he released that song recently, and that EP. I've been listening to a bit of it, and it sounded very good to me. So he will probably deserve a placement on the list, even if I think for him is a bit late, in my opinion. But yeah. Girls La Dev. This motherfucker has the most random name and makes the most random music. Okay, random is the wrong word. It's just pretty mainstream. It's pretty. You can find music he makes in any other place too. Nothing special. Guap Brain, he makes good melodic type shit. Really, like he had that joint Mulan too. That's a very good song. Y'all could check that out. But other than that, he's just a good like underground melodic rapper. Nothing too crazy, but pretty good. Hotboii, well, Hotboii got to be on the list. There's no other option. Hotboii had one of the biggest 2020s. He dropped 2 albums. One, Cut the Fan On, which was very good, and Double O Baby, which was good, but could have been better. I'm a pretty big Hotboii fan. He even released the top 10 on my main channel on him, so I fuck with him definitely. Well deserving of the placement. Ian Dior, I like Ian Dior, mainly his first and second EP slash mixtape, whatever. But I feel like this is too late. Ian Dior should have been on 2019 or 2020, but not 2021. It's too late for him. On that rumored list, on that leaked list, he's been on it, but I hope he's not. Not because I don't want to see him shine or anything, but I feel like this man already graduated freshman class, so I feel like it would be too late for him now. Same goes for Jackboy. Jackboy is pretty much now coming up on its own. Like pretty much he was a Kodak Black copy earlier on, but I feel like he's just now getting his own shine, so it kind of makes sense if he would be put on the list, but I don't know. I'm not sure for him. Like I wouldn't say anything seeing him on the list. But yeah, I pretty much like his music. Nothing bad about it. Not the biggest fan, but he has some good songs. Josiah, again, too late, bro. Josiah Christ is released in 2019, so he should have been on there either 2020 or 2019 would probably have been too early. I feel like Josiah had his shine in 2020 or more in 2019. So I felt like putting him on the list now is pretty random. So I wouldn't put him on the list at all. But I like him. He has pretty powerful delivery, and I fuck with it definitely. Now Jody Fontaine, I don't know if I understood this right, but he's part of the group AG Club, and I've listened to a couple tracks. It's just not for me. It's good, not for me. Y'all can check it out though. Juicy Fruit. Female rapper, pretty generic, nothing for me. Cash Page, I've mostly heard Cash Page on features, to be honest, but sounded pretty good to me. It's not too bad or not too good, but better than many other female rappers on here. Callan, for real. Listened to a couple tracks because I've seen him on this list, and because I made my video from yesterday. It's just sounds pretty different, and that song that I put into the video was very good, but other than that, it's high. Ken the Man, yes, this is a woman called Ken the Man. Why, for whatever reason, she's called Ken the Man, but yeah, I guess she is a man. I don't know. Again, generic, pretty much female rap. Nothing to me. Kevo Money, I've been known about Kevo Money, not too much, but I've been known about him, and he's pretty good. I gotta check out more of him, definitely. Yeah. Further going in with Cuda Marie. This man is just, I don't know. Sounds like a Kodak Black type rapper to me, but better than Kodak. I dislike Kodak heavily, bro. Fuck Kodak. Nah, just kidding. But I don't like Kodak that much, but I pretty much like most of the things I've heard from him. So yeah. Moving on to LaKel. LaKel is good. I found it through that one song where she was in the music video in prison. I don't know how it's called, but that song was pretty good, and a couple of her latest releases were very good. So I definitely would fuck with her on the list. Yeah. Then we got another British rapper. We got Lancey Folks, or I don't know how to say that name. Just give me a pass, bro. Another one that is pretty good. Okay, nothing too special to me, but he seems to have a pretty good fan base. Yeah. Now moving on to Lee Band. I don't know if it's the case for all of his songs, but from what I've heard, this motherfucker sound like Youngboy. This man literally, I can put a clip in here now. You can't tell me this motherfucker don't sound like Youngboy, and that's not even trying to attack him, but that's just, it's crazy. This man just sound like him. He has the same delivery. He even looks similar. Like, what the hell, bruh? But yeah. Lil Easy, he had that poppin' song a couple of months ago that got a G Herbo remix, and I like that song, but I feel like he's just nothing special. He's from Chicago. He has a Chicago type flow. He had a G Herbo feature. It's nothing too special to me, in my opinion. Lil Got It. In case y'all don't know, that's Lil Kid. I don't know if it's Lil brother or his big brother. I'm pretty sure it's his brother. Yeah, I don't like that type of music. I like Young Thug, I like Gunna, I like Baby, but anything that's further down the road, I don't like that. Lil Papa is pretty good. He had a pretty good appearance on a couple feature tracks, but like his main songs, I don't really listen to that. It's pretty good though. It's pretty good melodic shit. Lil Zay Osama, that shit was hard, bro. I've heard a couple tracks from him. That shit was hard as hell. So I can't tell you none. LPB Pooty, he was on a couple, or on one. Yeah, I think he was on Anonymous by Hotboii, and that's how I first got to know him. And it's pretty good. It's just hard Florida type rap. So again, nothing that I really love or anything, but it's pretty good. Pretty good. LaKel or LaKel, I don't know how to say his name, bro. These names be weird as fuck, by the way. This man is well deserving of a place, but also it's too late, bro. His biggest song, Wrong, came out in 2019, was on Genius that year, and was big as hell. He just recently put out his debut album, and that was pretty good. I really enjoyed a couple of those tracks. I really enjoyed this man overall, but I feel like he's not really a rapper to begin with. I feel like he's more of a pop type, R&B type dude. But yeah, I actually really like him. Next one, Lost Soldier. Don't really know much about him, but pretty decent from what I've heard. Yeah. Mario Judah, trash. Marlon Craft, very good rapper. It's actually I found this man through his biggest song, Gang Shit. That's actually, I really like that track. His recent track, State of the Union, that's a very good track too. So I would like to see him on the list, but I doubt that he will be on there, just because he doesn't really have mainstream appeal, and yeah, he's not really that big yet. Melvani, on the other hand, bro, this man been buzzing for so long. I love this man's music. Anytime this man puts out a song, I'm like, yes, let's get it. Let's get it. Another Melvani track. Love this man. Want to see him shine. Pretty young, but very talented, and definitely one of the best coming out of Brooklyn right now. Metro Mars, or Mars, I don't know what that's spelled with a double R, but yeah, again, that sounded pretty good to me, but I can't tell you too much because I don't know that much detail about him, but it sounded pretty good. Sounded pretty different to me. Moray, I mean, he's pretty much, to me, he's like a different Rod Wave, but it's just the same vein of rappers, the same type of rappers, and I'm not really a big fan of those type of rappers. I enjoy them to a certain degree, but not too much. It's alright, it's good. If you listen to it for the first time, you're blown away, but once you listen to it more and more, to me, it just gets boring because it all starts to sound the same. Yeah, but that's just me though, I guess. Note Marcado, that song I put in my main video, bro, that song was fucking hard though, I gotta say. And this man looks pretty different, but I feel like that's a fire mask, bro. So I definitely gonna check out more about him. He's from Miami apparently. So yeah. Obazzie Jackson, I don't know if y'all know, but this is Pop Smoke's brother, and he's been dropping a couple good songs, like that song Work, very good track, and he's been having a couple other tracks that's been really good. So I feel like y'all really should check him out. I feel like if you are a Pop Smoke fan wanting to have a new Pop Smoke, you should listen to other drill rappers and not him, because he's more of a like melodic type rapper. But overall, it's just, I would say he's pretty good, but it's too early for him to get on the list overall, in my opinion. OMB Bloodbath, I've heard that song he had with Maxo Cream, and that song was good, but like nothing too hard in my opinion. Just OMB Peezy. I like that man. He blew up with that song Big Homie. That even got a remix with Jackboy and King Von. But he's very good, bro. He's dropped his I think debut album recently, Too Deep for Tears. I quite enjoyed that one. Put a couple songs on my playlist. Y'all can check that out in the description. But this man is very good. It's not too good, but I like that melodic style. I feel like he would be a good choice for a freshman. Okay, now another one, I don't know how to say his name. He's from the UK, but somehow his name looks French to me. pas sérieux. I don't know. I would say it like that. Or from what I've heard, I've been knowing about him for a longer time. From what I've heard, he's very good. He had that track with Millions. He had that track My Family, hard. So from the UK, after H, or whatever, he would probably be one of the best one of the best choices. Yeah. Pooh Shiesty, gotta be on the list. Yeah, I don't have to tell you anything about Pooh Shiesty. His first mixtape was hard. Not all them songs were hits, but it was pretty hard though. So I gotta give it to Pooh Shiesty for sure. Pop on him. He had that one track with that got an Uzi feature too. The song Adderall Corvette. That song was hard as fuck, but other than that, his music is just not buzzing. Like, he had that one track with, I think it has 50 million plays on YouTube, but other than that, it's just nothing. Like, this man doesn't have that much buzzing around him. It's more around that song and around the Uzi feature, I feel like. Moving on to PP Cocaine. I don't even know what to say about her. I've listened to a couple songs, and this is if Belle Delphine was a rapper and then made an OnlyFans. This is so weird. Bro, I can't even listen to that shit for longer than 10 minutes. This is just weird as fuck to me. But, I don't know. It's the new shit, I guess. None for me, though. Ross Wish. Pretty good drill rapper. Not in my top 20 of Brooklyn. Not in my top 20 of New York. He's pretty good, but I feel like he's biting. He's pretty much biting Pop Smoke at this point. He's been dropping very much recently, and he had a couple bangs in there, but it's just nothing too good in my opinion. It's just alright. RMR, this man looks nothing like he sounds like. I don't want to say anything. You should listen to it yourself, but just have an imagination of what this man sounds like in your head, and then listen to a song of him. Bro, you're gonna be shattered, bro. Yeah. Ruby Rose, yeah, she's pretty good, but nothing special to her in my opinion. I don't know. Rucci, yeah, well, I don't know anything about him, but from what I've heard, it's alright, but not too good. Sully Sosa, I honestly don't remember her. Seti Hendrix, same for him. I don't remember anything about him. Shorty, I fuck with Shorty. He's pretty good. And pretty popular too, so I gotta give it to him. He's a good rapper, but I feel like it's too late for him to be on the XXL. Definitely. Slat Z, damn, I love Slat Z. Slat Z, bro, I don't even know how to say that name. Slat Z was on. He was put on. I was put on to him through a Hotboii feature he got on the track How It Go. But then discovered him again in a feature where he was listed as one of the best albums of 2020. I listened to that album. Yo, that shit was hard. Y'all might want to check that out. That's one of the hardest, like, melodic hood type rap albums of the year. That's very good. I would love to see him on there, but I feel like it's kind of early. I don't know. Slime Life Shorty. I don't remember him. I don't know. Slow Tie. Yeah, he's different. He just, I don't know, he has just his own vibe. Like, I've listened to his album Tyron, very good album, and it's something different, definitely something different. But yeah. Smooth L, yeah, he, like, when I first heard him, I loved him. I still like a lot of his music to this day, but I feel like he's getting pretty stale pretty fast. It's just, I don't know. Stay Solid Rocky, in case you don't know, he blew up with that song, I'm a party girl, she's just have fun too. That was a good impression. Y'all gotta pay me for the y'all better pay me for that performance now, huh? Nah, I just keep, but like, this man is just, I don't know. I didn't like that song Party Girl. I didn't like the other drops. It's just, to me, it's just not too good. It's I don't know. Stunner for Vegas only became big because of that baby. Moving on. Stunner Girl, nah. Sukiana, nah. Simba, actually pretty good, but yeah, nothing too crazy to me. Tay Money, nah. The Holiday, he has a couple good tracks, but he sounds really weird in his newer tracks. Like, from what I've heard, like some Playboy Cardi type shit, and I'm like, what are you doing, bro? You was an emo rapper or some shit. The shit Leroy, I don't like him. I don't like his music. I don't like his persona. I don't know. He probably would deserve a placement though. I don't know. It would be kind of late. I would have rather seen him as a 2020 freshman, but he does kind of deserve that placement, nevertheless. Tusi got to be on the list. There's no way around it. Tusi gotta be on there. He been ruling 2020, and he's a very good artist. It's with him. He's getting pretty stale too, but it's pretty good. I hope he switches it up soon. Tyler Jackboy, I don't know how to say his name. He's fire, bro. His song All the Smoke, his song Gemini, his song, bro. He has so many bangers. Tommy Lee with Post Malone. He definitely got to be on the list. Or I feel like he deserves to be on the list. He's not like some Pooh, Shiesty, Tusi type shit, but I feel like he deserves a placement. I wouldn't put him on there because if I would just choose from my personal enjoyment, I feel like there's better rappers on here, but he does deserve a placement if you look at the criteria that XXL uses to pick the rappers. Vori, I've only known him because he's been on that Meek Mill EP that he dropped, and Quarantine Pack was it called, and he was on there, and I think he's signed to Meek Mill. I wouldn't consider him too much of a rapper either. I feel like he's more of an R&B type rapper. Not like rapper, but like more R&B type artist. But yeah. YNJ, he just makes hard ass music. But nothing if you want to just chill out. Then he's nothing for you, bro. Wise and Flo, bro, since he dropped that one beef, he's been buzzing. He's been big. He's been huge. But I feel like he still has room for improvement, and I feel like he would be a good placement for this year, but he might be an even better placement for next year. I feel like Young Baby Tate, it's pretty good from what I've heard. Nothing too crazy again, but it's pretty good. Young Blue should have been on the list 4 years ago or some shit like that. Young Blue is way too late. Yes, I know he had that joint with Drake right now that's buzzing. But overall, Young Blue, that's way too late in my opinion. So I feel like I like him. I really enjoy him. But he's just not deserving of this placement, in my opinion. Young Gravy has not been that big in 2020. He was bigger in 2019, 2018, in my opinion. So I feel like Young Gravy is a bad placement, even if I like him. Yeah. Young Mal, I've heard of him through a couple of tracks. I've put him in a couple of underrated videos, but I feel like he's just The song that I've heard, a couple were very good, but a couple were not. It was just like standard shit. Nothing special. Young Ka, that's a new Philly rapper. I really like him. He has this super high voice, and he uses it very good in some tracks. Another track, it just sounds off. His song, It Is What It Is, even got a remix with J.I. and Lil TJ. It's a very good track, and I feel like he could be up next out of Philly. So definitely. 2K Baby, another very melodic type rapper, just like Young Ka, but I feel like he's way more advanced, and he deserves a placement. He had those tracks, Mad, Old Streets, that track with Marshmello, so he's been buzzing. I really like him, but I still need to get into more of him. Yeah, that's all I can say to him. And to end this list, we got 42 Dugg, and I feel like 42 Dugg is just a rapper that, I don't know. If he's been like on tracks like We Paid, he was hard. But on some tracks, if this man tries to slow down and tries to chill, I just feel like his voice is not fitting for that. For example, on the song by Bada TD that was early on mentioned, I felt like a boss. That feature was not good just because he slowed it down and his voice came off so weird and just feel like he can be very hit or miss. But overall, he's not one of my favorites, but he's definitely deserving of a placement just from the buzz he's been having. So yeah, this is a pretty long ass video. I already enjoy going into editing with this shit. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely let me know your opinion down in the comments, and have a good one.